Hey boxing fans, welcome to another edition of Boxing for Real. I'm your host, Don Omega, and Truth with me. Okay, right now we're talking just all sorts of news, tons of news since our last show. James Toney has been suspended in California at least for steroids found in his system after his recent fight with that bum he fought off TV.
Danny Batchelder.
Okay, and this bum, Danny whatever, also tested positive for steroids.
Yeah. And
he's also being suspended both for a year. Yeah, that guy mad. Mm-hmm. He was going to fight again anyhow. But anyhow, both in California at least. That's the only place these guys are suspended.
Yeah. They can fight anywhere else.
They can fight anywhere else.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yes, please, Tony.
Just go fight somewhere else. I don't believe Toney knowingly took steroids.
Definitely not after the fight.
Iron Truth made a clear argument in that they probably don't know since this bum. What's this guy going to take steroids for?
Since this guy was also tested positive. That
he was
tells
a complete bum.
Yeah, that tells me that something's going on.
He wasn't there to win.
No.
Even in his mind, he wasn't there to win.
Yeah, he's not going to go and take steroids.
And
something they're putting in their
he's
vitamins
not going to train, let alone take
something.
Steroids.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unless that was all he did for training.
Yeah.
But I don't believe a lot of these guys are knowingly taking this stuff.
And again, in California, how many things have we seen in California?
Why would James Toney, of all people, who already was in trouble for this,
definitely not
chance it? So. And especially someone in California where all this stuff has been with baseball and everything else.
Absolutely.
California is the source of that.
Yep.
There's been rumors of Mosley. Vargas, so I mean,
Vargas was suspended.
Yeah, why would anyone take that chance?
Yep.
They wouldn't.
Barry Bonds, Jason Giambi, all of them. So
I just really don't think they knowingly. Now Giambi did; he admitted it. But
yeah, that's true.
He took actual shots in his ass, but and steroids.
Took injections and steroids.
But yeah. Toney did have this to say. He said, "I thought it was heroin they were shooting it." No, I'm kidding. No, I don't think he did
that
at all.
helps you either.
No, that would be bad.
Yes.
That would be worse than steroids, actually.
Absolutely.
But anyhow, although steroid is basically like bull semen, so think about that. But yeah, he didn't do it. I don't think, not willingly.
No.
And
especially not for this damn fight. He needs to cheat for this guy. I don't think so. And
he apparently looked really out of shape once again.
Absolutely.
So once again, he got a bad batch.
Yeah.
Speaking of Toney, he had mentioned recently before this scandal. We haven't heard from him yet since then. He said that he would look forward to possibly a Chris Bird fight
in Michigan.
That'd be a good fight.
Yeah.
Also, Jirov and Majakovic have been mentioned as possible opponents. Both of them want to fight him, so I'd be all for that.
Yeah, Toney beats all of them. Already beat Jirov, gave him the worst beating, ruined his career basically.
Yeah,
Jirov's never been the same
since then. Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely.
And also, Calderon versus Hugo Cesares down at the 108-pound limit. This will be Calderon's first time there. They are going to fight August 5th. It's official.
August 25th.
25th in Puerto Rico on pay-per-view.
Great.
Pay-per-view main event. Not just the undercard where they could justify that if it was undercard of like Morales or something.
Yeah.
But
pay-per-view on its own. Yeah.
I like Calderon, but he's not a pay-per-view main event person. Probably, unfortunately, never will be just due to the weight class.
Size, yeah, absolutely.
But
especially his style, too.
Yeah, and not a big puncher.
No, not at all.
Anyhow, terrible. And also on pay-per-view, another bad pay-per-view, that not because of the fighter,
no.
Because it's just a bad pay-per-view, people aren't going to buy it.
Any pay-per-view is bad, of course.
Yeah, Christian Mijares, the guy that upset Jorge Arce.
Yes. July 13th.
Not a huge upset, but he did up to, I mean, he was more skilled.
Absolutely dominated him. That was pretty shocking.
Any July 13th pay-per-view.
Yeah. Day before the Jones pay-per-view.
Friday pay-per-view.
Week before the Hopkins Wright pay-per-view.
And we know how great Friday boxing pay-per-views do.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when they have as big of fighters, big name fighters like Christian Mahares, because those are some really popular weights. Mm-hmm. Both those should be on the same card
not
as
on
undercards.
Yeah.
First of all,
hell, even if you put it on a boxing after dark, fine. Yeah. No undercard, whatever.
Yeah, have those. Yeah, if they're on free TV.
Yeah,
but if it's on pay-per-view, those two should be undercard fights.
Oh yeah,
for
if
a
it's
bigger
on pay-per-view, definitely. Mm-hmm. But terrible, just a way to
absolutely
screw more people.
And Wayne Braithwaite's going to be fighting Enzo Maccarinelli.
Cruiserweight title, WBO.
WBO title, exactly.
July 21st.
Braithwaite, we'll see how much determination he has to continue his career with this performance. Yep. Pretty much, this Enzo could beat him if he doesn't really have the desire to go on. Don't really have any reason to think that other than we just haven't seen him lately.
Over almost 2 years now.
And that, we don't know where he is mentally, and even when he has fought, they haven't shown him.
Absolutely. Well, he's only had one fight since the Guillermo Jones fight, which he got robbed in.
Yep.
And they didn't show that one, of course, so we'll have to see what's going on with him. Hopefully they'll show this on MSG.
Both guys apparently very hard hitters.
Yeah.
Both guys, they should show, like you said, hopefully July 21st, hopefully MSG picks this up.
Yeah.
Good possibility of that.
Yeah, King's promoting, of course, and he's done all of the ones that have been shown live there.
I'm actually thinking that will happen.
Yeah, hopefully.
But we won't know until that day of it, probably.
Apparently.
But anyhow, also Steve Forbes is likely going to fight Panchito Bojado. It's basically signed for this year, according to Jeff Ward, the Contender CEO or whatever.
That looks likely now for the Barrios Juan Manuel Marquez undercard.
Which,
September
speaking of
15th.
that, Juan Manuel Marquez versus Barrios, Jorge Barrios on pay-per-view.
On pay-per-view, horrible. And also on that card, looks like it's going to be Kasim Ouma versus Sergio Mora, the Contender first season winner. So, don't know what Mora's thinking. We'll see if he actually sticks with this
once again with an Ouma pick here.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Was wrong on the Taylor fight, but that was Taylor. This is Mora.
And probably Demetrius Hopkins on the undercard also. So, stacking up a very good undercard for that card, that fight.
This is sounding more like the undercard that was going to be
Hopkins, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Which just turned to shut.
Yep, completely.
Speaking of it, Oscar Larios versus Liniers, or whoever the hell that is.
And fucking Michael Katsidis versus somebody, the guy that was supposed to get his ass beat by Guzman on May 26th.
Yep, Katsidis versus some bum that he's going to look good against.
That's great, or not.
And then we don't know what the fourth fight will be, if there will be a fourth fight.
The way the card's looking, I hope not. Wish it was only one so far.
Have to agree right now. Have to agree with that.
Yep.
If it's another fight like those two we just mentioned, please keep it.
Wish it was one so far.
Let us hear, and let us decide at Boxing for Real
Absolutely.
if it's shown or not. It would just show the whole card, really. We can tune in at any time, but